A year ago, I started a challenge. Which of three investment strategies would hit $10,000 first? Some of you bet on my stock pick. Others were probably waiting for a spectacular failure. Well, today we get the honest answers. We have a clear leader and a clear loser. As a refresher, it was a race to $10,000. I started 3 funds with $1,600 each. Fund number 1 was an individual stock. Fund number 2 was a simple hands-off ETF. And fund number 3 was the wild card chosen by my subscribers, Bitcoin. Which one would be the fastest horse in the race? Honestly, none of them are even close to the $10,000 finish line. For context, the S&P 500 returned around 15% during this same time. One of the funds is beating the market, and one is getting absolutely crushed. First, the fund that's dragging way behind. My individual stock pick. The total investment to date is $1,600 and is now worth just over $1,000. That's a painful 33% loss and a tough reminder that picking winners is a hard game. Next up, our steady contender. The boring old ETF did its job. That $1,600 grew to almost $2,000, a 20.5% gain that actually outpaced the S&P 500. And finally, the fund leading the race is the one that my subscribers voted for, Bitcoin. Wait, what? That's right, thanks to everyone that subscribed and voted. Without your support, I couldn't do this. And as a thank you, I have decided to increase the amount invested from $558 to $2,269.66, making Bitcoin the leader. Now, you're probably thinking that's a lot more than the others. And here's the thing. I've been trading Bitcoin for years, so it just made sense to track my current amount of Bitcoin, as well as giving you the raw insights of how brutal Bitcoin can be. Last year, that same amount of Bitcoin was worth around $5,000. Now it's $2,269.66, almost a 48% drop from the highs of last year. It's a heck of a ride. The biggest takeaway after a year? A giant slice of humble pie. My stock pick flopped. The ETF provided consistent growth, and Bitcoin was pure chaos. That's the journey so far. I want to hear about yours. Drop a comment with your biggest investing win or most painful lesson from this past year. The road to $10,000 is looking longer than I thought, but we're not giving up. If you want to see which fund hits the goal first, make sure you subscribe for the next update.